Good morning, members. I hope everyone's well. Just Sam here. It's currently Monday morning out on the golf course. It's a little bit overcast today, but we've got no real rain forecast today, which is great. And looking ahead at the rest of the week, it looks like we're going to have 30 degrees on Friday, which is going to be great. With the moisture that we've had over the last few days, plus these decent temperatures that are coming, we're going to get some real decent grass growth over the next 10 days, which I'm really excited about. We've got lots going on out on the golf course this morning. We are cutting greens, cutting approaches, we're doing a full bunker rake, we're cutting runoffs, and we've got the sprayer out on the greens as well, spraying some biostimulant and some wetting agent as well. So we've got lots and lots going on the golf course this morning. I'm just stood on the 9th fairway bunker at the minute. I just wanted to draw your attention to some of the turfs on the tops of the bunker banks that we've got. As we all know, March, April, May were very dry months. And just before this dry period, we laid a lot of turf. Now, hopefully everyone can see that the majority of turf out on the golf course has obviously taken. Also, it's good to remember that we've got irrigation everywhere now. However, if you recall, we were unsure on when we were going to be able to pull mains water. We used over 50% of the reservoir through March, April and May. And obviously that means if I wasn't able to top up with mains water, I'd have to keep that last 50% to last the entire season. We were in the hands of Scottish and Southern Electric to move the electricity meter and make sure that we get power to push the mains into the res, which we managed to do last Monday. But like I say, this was a little bit up in the air. So therefore, as a club, we decided to turn off the fairway irrigation to try and utilise and save that water for the main playing surfaces if we weren't able to pull on mains water. So like I said, we are now, so I can go back to using all irrigation heads how we see fit. But what that means is the fairways and some of these fairway bunkers in particular didn't get as much water as we would like. Now, also the one I'm on right now, which is the second fairway bunker on the 9th, this is south facing, so therefore it gets the majority of the daylight sun, so obviously it's going to be a little bit under a little bit more pressure than some of the other ones. The plan for these going forward is, right now there's not a huge amount we can do to these that's going to benefit these areas. If we soil and seed in the gaps where they've shrunk a little bit, all that will happen, whether it's gravity or irrigation or rainfall, that's just going to wash the soil and seed into the bunker, which means ultimately we'll get grass germination in our bunkers, which is not what we want. Also, lifting and replacing these turfs right now is only going to put us in a similar situation because obviously we are in June, so therefore, and like I said, we've got 30 degrees of heat this coming Friday, so if we lift these now and replace them, we're going to end up in a similar situation. It's not the right time to do any turfing out on the golf course. So therefore, with these areas, what we plan to do, and you'll be amazed actually, grass is a very resilient plant. You'll be amazed that once we hit some wet weather in autumn, you'll be amazed at how much of these will naturally come back. But what doesn't come back, we're going to replace as and when we get to it over the autumn and winter this year. Like I said, right now there's not a huge amount we can do that's going to be worthwhile right now. So therefore, yes, doesn't look great, fully appreciate that. Hopefully you can see, like I said, the majority of the turfs have knitted in really well out on the golf course, but we do have some areas like this that we are going to just have to look at for the next few months, but there is a plan going forward and we'll rectify these as and when conditions suit, and it's the best time that we're going to get efficacy on these areas. So that's really it from me. I hope everyone's well, hope everyone's enjoying their golf. Make sure you got your shorts ready for the decent temperatures at the back end of this week, and we will see you on the course.